Beginning, the battlefield among the stars. The battlefield was silent now. A graveyard of ships, drifting debris, and broken armor illuminated by the dying light of two suns. The air inside the wrecked hangar was thick with the scent of scorched metal and the faint hum of failing life support systems. Dr. Kael Arden moved carefully through the wreckage, scanning for life. His pulse scanner flickered, struggling to separate the living from the dead. The galactic war had ended just 2 days ago, but its scars still stretched across every world, and every man who had lived through it. Kael wasn't a soldier, he was a medic. One of the last humans assigned to the neutral relief teams that searched through war zones to recover survivors, regardless of their species. But when the scanner blipped again, Kael froze. "Life form detected," the device said softly in his ear. He turned toward a half-collapsed wall, the remains of an alien dropship jutting out like twisted bones. Something or someone was trapped beneath the fractured hull. He moved closer, pushing aside molten panels until he saw movement. It was an alien warrior, female, tall, and clad in black armor etched with glowing silver lines. Her helmet was cracked, and beneath it, her breathing was shallow. A long, deep wound ran across her arm, where dark violet blood pulsed sluggishly. Kael dropped his medical pack instantly. "Hang on," he said, his voice trembling slightly. "You're going to be all right." The alien tilted her head weakly, her voice faint but steady. "Human medic." "Yes," Kael said. "Don't move." She didn't respond. But when he touched her arm, she didn't resist. He pulled out a sterilizer and a dermal regenerator, carefully cleaning the wound. Her skin shimmered under the light, a strange mixture of scales and smooth tissue, like living starlight. "You've lost a lot of blood," Kael muttered. "What were you doing out here?" She winced but said nothing. Her visor was half shattered, reflecting his face, dirt-streaked, tired, and human. He sealed the wound, applied a stabilizing patch, and injected her with nanomed serum. Her breathing steadied almost immediately. For a moment, the two simply stared at each other. A human medic and a wounded alien warrior, both trapped in the aftermath of a war neither had started. Then she spoke, her voice deeper this time, filled with quiet authority. "You should not have helped me." Kael frowned. "Why not?" "Because," she said softly, "your people and mine have not yet made peace." Middle, the secret beneath the mask. Kael helped her sit up slowly, giving her a ration pack and water. Her movements were disciplined, even injured, like a soldier trained to never show weakness. "My name's Kael Arden," he said. "Medical Corps, Earth Division. You're lucky I found you." She looked away. Luck had little to do with it. "Then what did?" he asked. The alien didn't answer. Instead, she reached to her wrist console trying to activate it, but the device sparked and went dead. Kael stopped her hand gently. "Don't strain yourself," he said. "You'll reopen the wound." She looked at his hand, then at his eyes, studying him like she was trying to understand a puzzle no one had ever solved. "You touch without fear," she said at last. "You heal an enemy without hesitation." "Pain doesn't have sides," Kael replied quietly. "Neither should mercy." That made her pause. For the first time, the cold intensity in her posture softened. "You speak like someone who's seen too much death." He gave a tired smile. "Maybe I have." He finished his work and sat back, wiping his hands. "Once you're stable, I'll signal for evac. You'll be safe." But she shook her head immediately. "No, you must not call them. If they find me here, they will kill me." Kael blinked. "Kill you? You're one of them, aren't you?" She didn't answer right away. Her breathing grew tense, as if weighing a dangerous truth. Then, after a long silence, she whispered, "I was one of them." Kael frowned. Was? The alien turned her gaze toward the shattered viewport, where distant stars glittered like tears. "My own generals betrayed me. I was exiled, condemned to die in battle so the throne could be seized by those unworthy." Kael stared at her, trying to piece the fragments together. The intricate design on her armor, the commanding tone in her voice, the way she carried herself even in pain. "Wait," he said slowly. "You're not just a soldier, are you?" Her eyes, glowing faintly through the cracked visor, met his. "No," she said softly. "I am Queen Serelith of the Veyrin Dominion, or I was." Kael felt his pulse skip. "The alien queen." She nodded once. "Yes, the same one your commanders feared." Kael stepped back instinctively. Every human had heard of her, the mysterious queen who had united dozens of alien races under one banner. To some, she was a warlord. To others, a savior. "You can't be serious," he whispered. She reached up, fingers trembling slightly, and unlocked the seals on her helmet. With a faint hiss, the armor released. She removed it slowly, and Kael saw her face for the first time. She was breathtaking. Her skin glimmered like liquid silver under the dim lights, her eyes a mix of deep indigo and gold. There was strength in her features, but also exhaustion and sorrow. "You're real," Kael said softly. "You're really her." "Yes," she replied, her voice quiet but unwavering. "And now you know why I cannot be found. If they learn I live, the war will begin again." The bond between healer and queen. 4 hours, they remained hidden in the wreckage. Kael patched what systems he could, keeping the oxygen levels steady. Serelith watched him work, silent but observant. At one point she asked, "Do you believe your kind can forgive mine?" Kael paused. "I don't know," he admitted. "Maybe forgiveness takes more than treaties. Maybe it takes people like us, a human and an alien, choosing not to see enemies." She seemed to consider that deeply. "You are strange, Kael Arden. No human I have met speaks this way." "Maybe that's why I'm not a soldier," he said with a grin. She smiled faintly, and it was the first time her expression wasn't guarded. When the night cycle came, Kael wrapped her wound again. The nanites were working well, knitting her flesh back together. She winced slightly as he adjusted the bandage. "Does it hurt?" he asked. "Only when I remember," she said cryptically. Kael tilted his head. "Remember what?" "The weight of the crown," she murmured. Their eyes met again, and this time neither looked away. The silence between them wasn't awkward. It was heavy with meaning neither could speak aloud. For a moment, Kael forgot she was a queen, and she forgot he was human. They were just two souls, stranded in the ruins of war, finding something gentle in a universe built on destruction. Middle, the threat returns. Just before dawn, Kael's comlink beeped. "Medical core to Kael Arden. We're picking up faint human signals from your coordinates. Confirm status." Kael froze. He looked at Serelith, her expression instantly sharp again. "Do not answer," she said. "They'll think I'm dead if I don't," he whispered. "Then let them," she replied. "If they come, I cannot hide." Before Kael could respond, a bright light flashed through the shattered hangar door. A human recovery ship descended through the dust, its floodlights cutting through the gloom.